Last year in Portland, Adam Gorlitsky spent nearly 20 hours powering through the half marathon, one robotic step at a time.
Good job, man.
The South Carolina native lost the use of his legs in a car crash 13 years ago. He may have lost muscle control, but certainly not the passion to push himself and inspire others. His biggest challenge in the LA Marathon? Forcing himself to take breaks.
I'll be walking down Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, whatever, and it's going to be a lot of people around, so I don't want to look too bad in front of everybody. So
the journey will take at least 36 hours. He needs to beat 36 hours 37 minutes for a world record. Adam's walk begins tonight between 11 and midnight. Everyone else will start their marathon Sunday morning. He hopes to finish around noon on Sunday. It will be hard, but Adam said he's looking forward to it.
This is big for me because it's kind of like my next step towards training, towards my athleticism. I used to run track and cross country back in high school, so it's kind of a pretty big moment for me personally. I'm excited, man. I'm not sure what to expect.
Pat Doris, KGW News.